Hi, Sag. So just the energy coming into your season is exhausting for many because it's holiday season and we want to get so much done. And then yet, because of what's going on in the global community of we might be shutting down again, it can feel like this fire that's constantly needing energy, yet it's not staying lit. Or it's like you shoot your bow and you're like, well, where is it going? And that's the whole point of the mystery. So last month we talked about not putting yourself in a corner and looking at everything in a certain way. And now it's about taking it outside of yourself. I had binoculars over there and I was filing my nails right before this. So there's this filing I'm feeling for you. There's this file and shaving down the view for you. So it's not about not being expansive. We want you to be expansive and to look at what you want and to see what you want and to also look at your life from the outside in and to see where you put your desires and where you put your creation. So it's this space that you're in right now that feels like extra expansive and extra mysterious because you like to shoot your shot regardless. Though for you right now, it's like, where can you file down and get a little bit, just a little detailed? The Hermit. So for some of you, it's about seeing what Scorpio season brought up for you, and just like hair all over me. Seeing what Scorpio season brought up for you and how you can use your grandiose knowledge and insight to see it through and to see this month through in a way that, yes, you want your freedom and it may feel like you're contained right now, though that's up to you. Because those desires are still there. And the possibility of beginning them or filing down ones already begun is all possible. And you have the insight now. And you have the insight on where you may have needed more space for yourself. So in Scorpio season, if you gave yourself that opportunity to be free, then now it's beginning to look a lot clearer. And you want to go. I mean, I feel it already. Ooh, I feel it. I think Temperance just came out too, yeah. So we have the Four of Pentacles and Temperance. This is it. This is exactly what I've been saying, is that what you're holding on to is the external reality of what's happening. Though your resourcefulness and your ability to bring insight into what's happening into the world right now and what's happening in your life and how to connect that. And also about that filing, I feel like it's about your emotional stability. So what if you can't run free right now in terms of physicality? Can you let yourself expand your mind a little bit more? Believe in yourself a little bit more? Can you see the possibilities that come from that? I feel like it's about giving yourself an opportunity this month, giving it to yourself and having fun with it too, because we all know how much you guys like to have fun. Regardless, you're going to have fun and it's going to be beautiful. And in some people, it's hard. This season can be hard for them because you're like, give no fucks about certain things. You care. You do care. You care behind closed doors. So like that intimate space is where you begin to show your soft side a little bit more, whether it's friendships or a relationship or even parenting styles. And it's important to now speak in a way that your values really make sense to you. So wherever, it's interesting. So I just got this visual of like taking those 4 of Pentacles and molding it into that one that really can set you free, and talking about it and not being afraid to talk about it. And maybe it's you that needs to listen to yourself. No one else. No one else. I'm really pumped for you. I love Sagittarius. I literally always have a Sagittarius in my life. And of course, you can't wait till it's your season. Eight of Swords and 3 of Cups. Yeah. What is it that you need to get out of your way? So you learned where you're stuck. Or you learned where you put yourself stuck, or where you make yourself stuck, or where you allow other people to put you. And your job, your duty is to like break free and celebrate, to break free and let go, to share these moments with people who know how to share this fire, this is what I say about Sagittarius is that they have a certain Jenesequa. And I hope I'm saying that right. And I think I said that to you last month too. This is the month to let it out, to set it free. Whatever that uniqueness is, whatever it is that you see and that needs to be said, to say it. But remember, don't internalize it too long. So if you internalize it too long, you have a sense of getting trapped. And it's time to tell those people who you care about to let them know. But with anything else, it's just time to celebrate and do you. And do your thing. And set the trajectory. So what Sagittarius, what you guys do for us, or do for the zodiac, do for the world, is that you see the philosophies that are needed to be put out there. Your way of starting the fire is about this being able to see the wide expansion of it all, the expansive nature that you guys have so innately within you. And it's time for you to share with us what this year has been and set it off with a bang for you to start for the new year. So it's like this ultimate party. But it's party with a purpose. Yeah, with a purpose. To move triumphantly towards that life, towards that freedom. First within yourself, and removing those cobwebs from last month. I really like this for you guys. Who you are is who you're meant to be. And even if it's a business or if it's career, things might move slow at first, but remember, continue to have fun, continue to be who you are, and light that unique fire, put the spark out. And know that don't run yourself into the ground or too far into your head when things aren't working right away. Bottom of the deck. There's this chance, this opportunity like I spoke of in the beginning, that wants to meet you. So it's this balance between moving towards that space and creating it at the same time. So as you clear out what has been unnecessary burdens to create more freedom, you'll then begin to see and experience little by little what it is that you have set yourself up for, what you have been wanting to do. You're beginning to see that it's possible and that the path is being cleared for you. the fire is burning away anything that you just can't take with you, right? Does that make sense? I hope it does. And when we look at the cards, it'll be more clear for you, I feel. The Three of Cups next to the Six of Wands has me thinking that it's like this continuous celebration as you move forward, this continuous party as you move forward. It really is party with a purpose. It's wanting to spread that too. But again, not caring about what doesn't end up working out. And it's important for you to see that in yourself now, this confidence that you innately have. It's time to let it shine. You've learned a lot. You've allowed whatever happened in Virgo season to really set in. So whatever happened a few months ago, or whatever you learned a few months ago, it's now setting in to really mold the path. But remember, the path isn't molded like, your path isn't molded like the fixtures of a earth sign. Yours is like, I want to fly. I want to be free. And we've talked about that. I've talked about that a little bit here. Yeah, we want you to be free too. I want you to be free too, to do what you do and to light this shit up. I love Sagittarius season. Say what you want and say how you feel. First and foremost, to God, to source, to the universe, whatever you call it. First there. Be very blunt. Be your blunt self. And give yourself a chance to really enjoy the people you like to be around, where you can be that person and that version of yourself. And share your love and your values with those intimate people, or the people you're most intimate with, rather. Because it's going to become a lot clearer as you take this on into the new year. So Sagittarius season wants you to be you and keep using your insights for moving yourself forward. Because when you do that, you show others the way too. And that's the kind of leader you are. You're a leader that doesn't care if anyone's actually behind you, but they are. They are. Yeah, I just want to hang out with you guys a little bit more. Yeah. And I really feel that, so I have a couple of astrology placements written down. So Saturn and Jupiter are both moving from Capricorn to Aquarius this month in just 2 days. So it's right before Capricorn season starts. And I feel like by that time, there's going to be a little bit more, you might feel a little pressure as that's changing. So that's why it's really important for you to let whatever things you set that aren't working out, to just let them die and know that that's okay, because you have so much more fire underneath it all. Because you are the fuego. I'm really excited. We're going to look at the cards at the next scene. I'm going to set myself up a Patreon very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Info is below to work with me. It's very easy. I'm just evolving as I go, like I said last month. And I'm really excited to continue this. I'm on Instagram, The Contemporary Mystic, same as my YouTube account. And also will be on TikTok soon. And it will just be this mainly, so you're getting your version here. Yeah. I really hope this helps. I'm so excited for you. I love you so much. And we'll take a look at the cards. Hey, Sag. These are your cards from above. Take a look. The universe is trying to be romantic with you. Ooh. So here we see the insights that you've gathered, the things that you've needed to see outside of yourself. So you could have seen and become aware of what you want by seeing things around you, by seeing what other people have, possibly showing you what you want. But this is also about you being really clear and, shall I say, thoughtful about how you want to build your life and what you want it to look like, and what you want and how you want to show other people how you live. So it's like, it's not that you care to directly show other people how you live, but it's about you being really clear about what you do want to show them and what you want to show yourself and what you already shown yourself. And it's learning about what it takes, that you have what it takes to have those desires. But it became really clear to you what you were holding on to. And knowing that with a simple touch of this and a simple touch of that, you can surely curate it, alchemize it, make it into what you want and how you want to offer things and who you want to offer them to. Make sure it's not someone that is totally just not there right now, is checked out. Because that's going to determine what this becomes. If this becomes a overindulgence, or that party with a purpose. That let's have fun and let's go. I got the ideas. I don't care if anyone's following me, but there are people following me. You have people that want to see your vision out. First, you have to see your vision out. And you're becoming clear the more patient you're becoming with yourself. Because you want that freedom. Everybody, we want that freedom for you. The universe wants that freedom for you. Though you have to give it to yourself in the places that you haven't had it before. So it may mean that Scorpio season brought those spaces up for you. What does freedom look like now? Because you have so much insight and knowledge, and yet you're a very action-oriented person, unless it backfires. So when this feeling starts to dissipate because you're feeling the slow movement of money or a partner or someone that's coming through for you, it's really important that you use that time not in your head, not to say something you don't actually mean just because it's your season. Be as blunt as you want, but be blunt with what you want. Be blunt with the universe and receive it kindly. Receive it. So it's this time for you to use your mutable fire and shoot your shot. And then remember the patience that you've built this year. I'm sure this year has been so hard for you, especially because of how much we've had to keep close. And it's also that hardness that is where we find ourselves and learn more about who we're becoming. You're gathering that wisdom for what's to come. That magic. That necessary, like I said, Jenesequa, use it. You found it, and now it's time to use it. Yeah, that came up a lot. That came up last month. I remember that card was really important for you. Use it. Use your ideas. Get them started. And then towards the end of the month, you're going to want to move out. Towards the end of the month, things are going to get really clear that if that moment of stubbornness, of that impatience comes around and it feels like a wall, it's just asking you to sit with it and learn what that is. So you've been learning it all year, for sure. The past couple years, you've become more tempered. The maturing Sag. And now it's like, okay, how do we get moving? How do we get going? What's needed here? So what does freedom look like now, Sag? I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. There's so much wisdom for you to set the tone. This new insight or philosophy that you're feeling, that you've gained since a few months ago, is starting to really show you why it needed to come up. And how certain things have kept you stuck no longer. Letting go of things that you just don't need anymore, that hold down your fire. So speak up when you need to. And listen when you need to. To yourself, of course. Okay? Okay, all the information will be below. I love you. Enjoy the fuck out of your season. Party it up, but also you're gonna come into I feel like you're coming into a greater purpose for yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. See you soon.